of Liyue must have already started preparing for the most important festival of the year, right? Hopefully Paimon will be able to check out tons of great food again this year.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the
Anyway,
commission.
let's go to Liyue Harbor and see what's up.
Alright, I apologize, I was still setting up at the moment, and of course Ducky is freaking... of course he's giving me shit this early. But, yeah, as it says, as much as I want to, speed run this, I don't want to miss any more of these events. I've missed way too many. So, let's head to Liyue Harbor then.
We go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. As is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, allow me to lend my ear. There is no need to shoulder all burdens by yourself. You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However... I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
The funny thing is, I like how they make it seem like you have no choice. because Paimon's gonna go whether you want to or not. I love it. I love it.
Ugh. Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
Bro, I never... He never felt so much more like a grandpa than now, man.
As for Director Who's list, I shall attend to it after one last round of tea.
Yeah, he's grandpa. Now I see why everyone calls him grandpa. Alright, so let's go ahead and find these bamboo. Where are they at? Holy crap. Okay. By the way, I apologize. So, as always, it's pretty late here, so I do have to keep it. I do have to keep it quite low.
Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there. Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Is this the famous Yao Yao I hear so much about? Already she's adorable. Already I want her. From what I heard, she is a dendro healer. I am determined to get her now.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery, and before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, Try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
I love her already, dude. There's no way there's someone this pure. I can't, dude. She is killing me with cuteness.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the 4 of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon!
Okay, Paimon, but don't take all of them, knowing you.
You're welcome. Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more. Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon.
She evolves from emergency food to a Pokemon.
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue's snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
I wonder if they're gonna make that a mission, or if they're gonna make that like a little Easter egg for the people that'll remember that. I think they might make it a mission, but it would be a nice little Easter egg. And people will be tripping out like, oh, if you play music here, you're gonna hear an echo.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again!
Paimon. Paimon.
Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom, but more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
Wow, for once, Venti was actually playing God. For once. I know there's other moments that he has, but like, this one was legit a selfless act that did not involve lying.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well, and so on and so on.
I like her. I like her. I want to adopt her. I don't care. She is my definite 4-star that I'm going to get for free. Basically saves your life in every region. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. Kind of true. Yeah. Alright, one moment, I'm sorry. Okay.
Don't worry, Yao-Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Oh dear.
Never mind. I take back what I said. Oh my god. Why? I take back what I said. Jesus Christ. Fucking Venti, dude. Oh my god. I can't. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Alright, side note, I do want to point this out. I do love how they started making Traveler a little more expressive and everything. That's just me though. But he really does look like he's being more expressive. At least the male. I don't know about the female. I'm pretty sure the female was always like super expressive. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
Illusion. Let me amuse myself a little.
That tingle? Direct assault!
Torn to oblivion. Blink. I'm going in.
That tingle?
Let me amuse myself. Yeah. Over here. Off we go. Blaze over. Oh, now you've got me worked. There is no escape.
Direct assault! Quick! That tingle? That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
Shine down!
Done.
Shit, it's already 1? Damn. I really gotta catch up then. We only got another hour. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry, like, when it comes to that type of stuff, when it comes to fighting, like, what are they called? Sinsen maze? Jinsen? Sinchin? Whatever they're... Those. When it comes to fighting those, I do get super focused. Like, I try to be, because I know it's gonna be a freaking battle and shit. So I apologize that I went super quiet, and I'm pretty sure you saw it too. I was... oh god. What the fuck was that? That... I'm gonna have to see the replay on that. That was quite the frame that I saw. Okay, but, anyways. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't notice it, but, like, I almost didn't catch it to where there was one guy, like, on the right side of the screen. I was so focused on the guy in the middle. It wasn't until I saw that little glint that he was gonna throw the freaking knife. And I feel like I caught it at the last second. Like, I honestly feel like if I didn't catch that little glint, I would have gotten a hit. Okay, everyone's healed. Perfect. Let's go. Holy crap. Is this... oh my god. Yo. This looks so good. Damn it, Raiden, get rid of your ring. Oh my god, I love it. I really do. It looks so good. This makes me want to see if they're actually celebrating. This makes me want to see if they're actually celebrating something like that here. I'm pretty sure they are. If you need help in combat, I can join. I mean, will it let me continue the story mode though? That's the thing. Because, like, you know, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there it is. Such a good boy. Or girl. I don't know what it is. Good doggo. Come here. You deserve this. Such a good doggo. Good doggo.
Please declare your commercial goods.
Okay.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Hey, everyone. Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Right, I completely forgot I haven't done her story mode yet. And it's funny because she was one that I actually wanted to focus on when I actually got. I really like that she was a Pyro Claymore, but considering she was a shield, I was like, I don't think I could replace Noelle. That's the only downside. Like, I still don't know if I want to focus her too, because now that I have Benny, it's difficult. It really is. Okay, Xinyan, Blazing Riff. Xinyan, a rock musician based in Liyue, uses her music as a form of resistance against societal stereotypes. Her tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is: straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. I like her. Every time she steps onto her personally designed stage, loyal fans will come flocking and start to rock to her rhythm. If you hear cheers and fireworks go up at any place in Liyue Harbor at the same time, it's most likely Xinyan, so don't miss out. Oh my god, awesome.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge. Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See? Even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rock Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
I can't lie, I did not hear a single thing they said because I was too focused on all this, dude. It's crazy. Oh my god, I really love this, dude. Bro, this makes me want to actually see if they're throwing something like this over, you know, in like the places around here. You know how they got like Little Italy and like Little Tokyo and stuff like that? Makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Okay, so unfortunately, I think... Yeah, currently involved in another quest. Damn it, dude. Alright, art horticulture. So let me go ahead and do that one real quick. Hey, my opinion. Okay. I deeply apologize. Fuck, it's way up there. What'd you do? Fucking, we're teleporting. I ain't dealing with this shit. Anyways, so apparently she was in Inazuma? Yeah, see, this shows how much I missed out, man. And that's, I can't lie, that's something I hate. Like, because it's an event, if you don't experience it, you're probably never gonna get to ever again. So that's why I started putting my foot down on that. As much as I want to actually speedrun, like straight to what do you call it? As much as I want to go straight to Sumeru, I can't miss any more events because of something like this. Right, I'm sorry, I'm just like reading it in my head. I'm sorry. Okay, when I used to plant flowers, they were all kept in this little box. The flowers grown in the box can be preserved for a long time. Moreover, after putting the flowers in the box, it can produce several flower seeds. This makes sowing them very convenient indeed. Although this box is somewhat less useful now, but it still retains the power to generate seeds. I don't use it much now anyway, so why don't I give it to you? This box should come in handy whether you want to grow some flowers and plants or some crops. Thank you, Granny. Okay. Oh, children, you don't have to be so polite. Go ahead and give it a try. But I must say that it's not an easy task to take care of flowers and plants, so you should be prepared. Granny is really powerful indeed, but before we try that box out, let's go back to our teapot and try to sow those seeds. Paimon really hopes that they'll grow soon. Ooh, perfect.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
My heart. My heart. My heart.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated.
Granny over here dropping facts. I love it.
And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
You mustn't be afraid to try new things. If you never try, you'll never know. With your contribution, I'm sure this year's Lantern Rite will be a most spectacular one.
Sophie? Is it she? Tis Coco Goat.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
My fucking heart can't take this, dude. Oh my god. She is freaking diabetes, man. She is killing me. I can't. Oh my god. I finally have my full set. Noelle, Barb, Chi-Chi, Yao Yao. I finally have my full set. Oh my god, dude. She is hardcore diabetes for me, man. I can't. She is too sweet. She's too pure. It hurts.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah, Paimon will do the honors. What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks. Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever. I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me. Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, your official Pokemon partner. Not sponsored.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like? Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
Okay, I'm sorry, side note. I just realized, did Paimon said anything with slimes? That was completely random.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
She knows she's a go. I love it.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yo-Yo stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
That lady I just talked to, Ganyu, she really thinks of everything. It got me wondering, could it be that all our failed attempts so far have been down to our failure to properly prepare for different contingencies?
Wait, for real? You remember when you met Xiangling, she fed Paimon food with slime. So Paimon started liking slime from her. Really? I did not recall that. Yep, no one. Okay. Really, I did not recall that. Okay, am I like supposed to wait 2 hours in real time or 2 hours in game time? Because that would make it about this time. Here we go.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that. That can wait for another time.
Oh.
Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think? To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Ay. Esta pinche Coco de plano. I worry for her, I really do. Ay.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
'Tis my honor to be able to accompany you on this quest.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think, imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion, and that's exactly what this festival's all about.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
That actually did bring up a lot. Because I'm sorry if I'm going to start to go on a little spiel, but to me at least, music definitely is a universal language. Sometimes you understand it, sometimes you don't. Some songs make you feel a certain way.
The world remains constant over the centuries.
Some...
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Some give you some feelings, some bring back memories. Some make you yearn, some make you, excited. It all depends on what you hear. To me, if I'm being completely honest, it actually resembles a lot of togetherness. I mean, it's no, I'm sorry, I can't find my words. It's not a surprise that I'm actually really into music, considering, I was a band geek. But when it comes to music now, I tend to enjoy it. I used to be very narrow-minded on it, and it's pretty much because of band that I started, opening up more to it. I'm still not, I'll admit, I still can't listen to country. I still can't listen to gangster rap and stuff like that. I can't listen to reggaeton, but for as much as I don't like those genres, I still have high respect for the people that make them. Yeah, it's the same beat over and over on the reggaeton, but the lyrics, at least some of the songs, the lyrics give a message, or, they convey feelings and such. When it comes to, stuff like that. Especially songs that don't even have any lyrics. Songs where all you're given is a title, and you just have to picture in your head what it is that the composer tried to make. Flight of the Valkyries, obviously, a lot of people know that song. You picture, Valkyries on their high chariots and all this, getting ready for battle, stuff like that. But, like I said, when it comes to me, it really does resemble togetherness. Yes, I love crazy stuff. I love freaking AC/DC, Metallica, stuff like that. The classics, Alice Cooper, crazier stuff, freaking Children of Bodom, Cradle of Filth, Demon Borgir, freaking Deicide, Cannibal Corpse. And these are all off the top of my head. Freaking Gorgoroth, stuff like that. That's all the freaking crazy death and black metal stuff that I got into. But I also still go back to, you know, the classics. Stuff like Nina Simone, freaking stuff like Michael Bublé. Like, it's a lot. But every time, especially when I'm like driving alone in the car, it either gives me back memories to the days that I was in high school. Like, yeah, I was really, really narrow-minded, and I, honestly, if I went back to that, I would smack myself. I really would. I really would smack myself, because if I would have known, like, just how much I was limiting myself to how amazing music really is, and how vast, it's no longer just, you know, emotion, it's no longer just meaning. It becomes a language, it's almost like a sort of form of life. That's just me though, I know, and I'm sorry if none of that made sense and it sounds all stupid, but it's actually quite difficult for me to convey it, especially since, you know, without getting too technical into it. The best way I can tell you how crazy music can be, someone actually made a video on a song that I really loved. I'm not being paid or anything. I'm not, you know, you're not paying me anything to promote them or any of that, and especially since it's not sponsored and all this. But someone actually made a video where they analyzed the song Surface Pressure from the movie Encanto. If you guys see that video, you will understand just how deep music can go. You not only get behind the meaning of that song, you actually get an idea of the feeling it provides and why that song isn't just talking about stress, it makes you feel the stress. If you guys ever get the chance, check out that video. Anyways, I'm sorry that I've been like digressing and all this stuff. I should continue this. I'm so sorry.
Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry, whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
Okay, I love that. That was honestly really good. And hold on, this is just me. I just noticed this. Did they give her a new animation? That is the first time I see her wiggle her finger like that. I have never seen that animation. Dude, they are really starting to get really expressive with the characters, and I love it. I really do. I'm all for it. Oh my god, that face though. That fucking face he's giving.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do! And say hi to Ningguang for us!
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
I assume you're talking about,
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
you're talking about one of two songs. Either you're talking about the, well, one of three songs now is what you're bringing up to me. You're talking about the song that, what's her name sings,
All the
Ryamu,
world holds
the
dear
freaking pink-haired
is but a
medicine girl or
backdrop
whatever,
of constant motion.
from Idol Girls, I believe.
I stand before it, alone and
Okay, shush. To do that, you're talking about the song from, I think it's called Red Eye Circulation? Because I have not read the lyrics for that one yet, unfortunately. I just know about the song. I haven't really read the lyrics. And the last one that comes to mind is one that I like. I think there's supposed to be a cheat code for happiness or something like that. I think that's the name of the song. Like, that's legitimately the name. I think there's supposed to be a cheat code for happiness.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
But yeah, it's one of those three songs that come to my mind when you say that. But no, as I was saying, this is what I mean, man. Like, you're not understanding. It's the fact of how the song was written, how it was created, and it's deeper than you think. Like I said, if you watch the video, you'll understand. Because I know you take things on the surface level. You freaking... I did not intend for that. But you actually I don't know, Dougie. You'd seem to like miss the main points at times. None of the above. Like I said, if you get a chance, go watch that video. I'll see if I could try to send it to you. But for those that know what I'm talking about, I would say just look up surface pressure analysis. I believe would be the best way. And I think it would say something about, like, you know, how it creates tension, or how the idea of stress in the song, or something like that. Yeah, I know, you don't watch Disney anymore. Anyways.
She said she'll reach out to the Yunhan Opera Troupe? Huh, I see. Then I'll arrange for a rehearsal venue and accommodation as soon as possible. Everything should be ready tonight.
Many thanks, Keqing. You know, I once heard someone from Liyue describe a person as swift as lightning and agile as the wind. At the time, I thought it was a curious expression, and I had a hard time piecing together a mental image of such a person. But now, having seen Keqing in action, I honestly can't think of any other way to describe it. It's such a vivid and expressive phrase, a testament to the richness of Liyue's culture.
You're too kind, Mr. Dvorak.
What still trips me out, she's only like 18 or 19. She is young as hell. And yet, that's how freaking crazy she is with her stuff. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's like, god damn, I wish I accomplished as much as she did. Wait, where have we gotta go? Way over here, what the hell? I keep forgetting to switch to Rite because she's the taller one. Oh, right, the lake. Doi.
Byron said the strange tomb is coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack!
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Why am I getting a bit of... I'm getting somewhat like Beidou vibes, but not as energetic. More like a cool version of her. Let's see, as a special intelligence officer who works under Ningguang. What the hell? Really? Yelan comes and goes like a shadow. Even the ruling Qixing, with their vast powers, must find some dark corners hard to reach. This is where Yelan comes in, with her task being to clean these corners up by dint of her exceptional capabilities as an intelligence agent. A word to the wise, do not try to lie to her, for falsehoods may last as long as fragile bubbles before her meticulous thoughts. Okay. Supposed to meet this girl in the chasm. Well. So much for that.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
I'm sorry, but that outfit though. That freaking outfit though. It's like she's going part spy with part regal gala or something. Let me be over here.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
Is this an answer from this world?
The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in. This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all. How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well? Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for sure. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
Whew! That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yeon.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down. Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
There's no purpose whatsoever.
I just realized, is she wearing her jacket like a cape? She is, isn't she? That's her jacket, isn't it? This lady is something. I like her style. Nice body. I'm just a little worried. She's like someone I don't want to cross. She's someone I'd probably avoid.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round 'em up.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Hey! Who are you? Where did you come from?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Gotcha.
You're open! Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all, but there's no going back now. Better up my game.
Alright, I'm curious how she plays before she's maxed out. Aqua Simulacra. He? Okay, let's see. You'll enter a breakthrough state after spending 5 seconds out of combat, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have 80% decreased charge time. Once charged, you can fire a breakthrough bar. Huh. Don't know that one. Okay. Fires off a lifeline, allows to move rapidly, entangling and marking opponents along its path. When its rapid movement ends, the lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage. Marked opponents based on Yelan's max HP. Engages continuous with movements during which Yelan's resistance reaction is increased. Additionally, each opponent marked by the lifeline exposed grants 34% chance to reset her breakthrough state. Daily hydro damage creates exquisite throw. Spells character around will initiate a coordinated attack under the following circumstances, dealing 100 damage based on Yelan's max HP. Make her once every second when your active character uses a normal attack. It will occur each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. Party has 1, 2, 3, 4 element types, and the 3 is increased by 6, 12, 18, 30. Ah. Once exquisite throw is in play, your own active character deals 1% more damage. This increases a further 3.5 every second. Maximum increases to be 50%. What the fuck? Pre-existing effect will be dispelled if Death Clarion dice is recast. Yo. She seems very useful. She would play perfect support. I like it. Support sub DPS is what I see her as. Supposed to play as a 5-star water boy.
Dodge this!
Quietly now.
Meh.
Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say! Please have mercy!
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear! You know, so... Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay. Continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did, and they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy, I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me, I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you, and happy Lantern Rite.
Yeon's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete! Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. Right? How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts.
It's literally the stuff that I was just talking about. And then, of course, there's this side of it.
I would never imagine that music could be used to commit crimes. Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again! Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Alright, so unfortunately I think I may have to end it here because I do have to wake up early. You know, as much as I want to keep going, I do want to try to finish this. I don't know, is this all still part of like the beginning quest of it, or is there like something after this, or is it literally just all this? No, I noticed that. I did. I noticed that. But, let's see. That rules because the night chimes divided into 4 themes. Radiant sparks, special time. Okay, so everything I'm doing is just the story that's attached to this. So I have to finish that before I unlock the events, right? Like the actual events. What's at the end? Just tiny bit of dialogue left. Alright, fine. Let's see if I can finish it then. I'm trusting you on this.
great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
Whew. Oh my god, them legs. This woman, man. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I have a thing for like freaking hardcore like boss ladies, like those that you know, like or God, they do something to me.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Wait, okay, this might be me, but did they change voice actress, or did she do something to kind of change her voice? It sounds a little different. To me, it sounds a little different. I highly doubt it, but anyways, I'm sorry.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wondered whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. I'm unsure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and heroes of the past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Okay, hold up. Yao Yao, Yunjin. Is this supposed to be Beidou? I feel like that's supposed to be Beidou, but I could be completely wrong. And Yelan. Yes. So, now that I've unlocked those. Yeah, okay. As much as I would like to start them, I unfortunately have to go sleep. So, this, okay. Now I guess start the events. Alright. Alright, perfect one. But yeah, I'll see if I could try to start it in the morning. Hopefully, if not, then it will have to be tomorrow. Because I may be pretty busy in the morning. I'll see. I want to see if I can try to knock something out before work, but I think I may have to miss a day. And I'll see. I know I had my account on my phone, but then for some reason it kicked me out of it. I need to find out how to get back on it through the phone. But yeah. Anyways, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry, I'm already feeling a little cold. Yeah. So with that, I will catch you guys on the next one.